They like the pastrami because nobody make fresh like we make it over here. We are the last deli left in the Bronx.
I've been to many Jewish delicatessens, but this is by far the best.
I'm Yuval Dekel. This is Liebman's Deli, home of the pastrami sandwich.
No, I'd like to order. I'd like to have a turkey, all white meat turkey sandwich on a roll.
My name is Yuval Dekel. I'm the owner of Liebman's Deli. We've been here since 1953. Liebman's is located in the northwest corner of the Bronx in a neighborhood called Riverdale. It's not as well known as, the Lower East Side, but there's always been quite a large Jewish presence here.
Nice to see you too, dear.
We're basically serving up all the Jewish deli necessities and everything that you expect to have when you go to like a proper Jewish deli. So it's her first time here.
Jewish deli, Liebman's, with a name like Liebman's, you can't go wrong.
We've got great sour pickles and coleslaw, frankfurters, pastrami sandwiches, and corned beef sandwiches. Our steam table, where we have our deli meats that we steam. This is pretty much the last step before they're taken out and sliced. Best-selling item is by far the pastrami sandwich. The pastrami sandwich is basically 2 or 3 things at the most. Great rye bread, and then pile sliced pastrami on real high. Slap that rye bread right on top, slice it in half, boom, good to go. Pastrami sandwiches are simple. It's meat and bread. The part that goes into it is this. Here are our cuts of beef that we make pastrami out of. These have been brining for 7 days. And at this point, we're gonna pull them out and then rinse off some of this brine. So this pastrami rub right here, nobody makes this. I just kind of guard it. I mean, it's something that I took time to develop. It's mine, and I'm not just giving it away. So we're basically roasting our pastrami, a little bit of wood chips in there for some smoke flavor as well, about 250 degrees for 3-4 hours. I mean, you could tell that it's made in small batches, made by hand, and that it's fresh. There you go.
Primero que hacemos es tomamos el pastrami, que es del steam box. Lo ponemos aquí y empezamos a cortar. Tratamos de formar bien el sándwich para que no quede, lo ponemos ahí, ponemos otra pieza de pan que va encima, le metemos los palillos y así es como tiene que salir.
The first thing that hits you is just like the richness of it. It's tender and it's luscious. It is quintessentially New York deli.
This is one of the real classic, superb Jewish delicatessens in New York. The pastrami is like the bellwether of whether something is good or not. And the pastrami here is superb.
When I order out from people, they always ask me to bring brisket sandwiches and pastrami.
If you love pastrami sandwich, this
yes.
is the place to come. This is your first time coming here?
Yeah.
He loves a good Jewish deli. I said this is the best.
It was scrumptious.
People tell me all the time, it's a great pastrami sandwich, it's the best pastrami sandwich, it's the real deal. I think that they're appreciating the fact that we're still here and that you can actually still get something that is exactly the same way we've been serving it for 70 years. We kind of maintain this like less is more mentality, and it's not always gonna get you the most hits on social media. But deep down inside, we're proud of what we do. We're kind of stubborn in that way. And it really wouldn't be a proper New York deli if we didn't do that.
These articles right here, what's this one?
So this guy right here is our very first New York Times appearance, and I mean it happened quite some time ago. I believe this is 2005. You know, there were a lot of delis throughout the decades. And as the deli business went through a bit of a demise, people started appreciating the fact that we are still here.
My name is Hekan Baruku. I'm doing a waiter over here in Little Bit Wilds. First time I came in here, we used to have a lot of old people here coming in, and all those people are gone already. There was a packed full lined up here. Okay, my name is Hekan. Nice to meet you.
In the Bronx, in the early 1900s, there were a lot of Jewish people living here, and there were delis almost in every other corner. Liebman's is like a time capsule. I know that term is used a lot, but Jewish deli as a whole is based on old school style of food. And so I think the best delis are known for how they preserve that.
I've been coming to Liebman's Deli forever.
I've been coming to Liebman's since the day it opened. I remember the original owners. Now I believe it's his son or daughter that is the owners of the place now.
I've been running Liebman since 2002. My dad owned it for 20 years about prior to me owning it. In 2002, he passed away. It was always part of our lives. You know, we would run around here as kids, you know, my brother and I. Yeah, this was like our second home, even the first home, right? Because we spend more time here than at home. So when I started running Liebman's, I was 24 years old. Before, I was in a band. I'm a drummer in a metal band. We've accumulated a bit of merch over the years. So, you know, I'm a big metalhead, love heavy music, love all kinds of music, but you know, metal was like my first love. You know, those worlds were separate for a long time, so I said, hey, you know what, I'm putting them together. It wasn't something I was planning on doing, but we wanted to run the deli simply because we were so motivated by continuing what he had been doing for all these years. I thought about this a lot. Dad would be really proud. I think he'd be blown away just because, well, first of all, I've been doing it for about 22 years, surviving a pandemic, getting all this notoriety. But yeah, he's always going to be remembered. His picture is upstairs, and so we'll always remember Dad here.
I can clean the table, yes?
Liebman's is a gem. I'd hate to see it ever leave Riverdale because you can never find a delicatessen as good as this one.
For us to succeed is to kind of continue what we're already doing. Continue the legacy of the New York Jewish deli. I mean, it's something that we're really proud of and we feel is a great experience for people to enjoy. So we've quietly kind of been doing our thing, and we managed to maintain something that is very unique to us because we just love what we do.